4 minutes.
4 minutes is this, 5 minutes.
Start, sir. Just start the class.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Good afternoon to one and all. Welcome to our live webinar classes conducted by Telangana Residential Education Institute of Society. First of all, thank you to our Secretary Sir, the Deputy Secretary, and our technical department, and also our coordinators. Myself, Ch.Pair, working as a PGT Mathematics in our prize society, Wyra. This is from Tamil. What is the special today? Students, today National Mathematics Day. What is today special? Today National Mathematics Day. It is celebrated in order to birthday of Sri Srinivas Ramanujan. He was a famous mathematician who made remarkable contributions in different fields and branches of the mathematics. Anyway, once again, happy Mathematics Day to children. Now, coming to the topic. Already we have completed 3 chapters in Mathematics paper B, that is locus and the transformation of axis, and also the straight lines. Now today start our 4th chapter, that is pair of straight lines. In our intermediate examinations, it's carrying 14 marks. That is equal to 7 plus 7. What is the meaning of 7 plus 7 means? It's clearly long answer type of questions. That's why it is very important topic today to covering the more marks in Mathematics paper B. Coming to the content, today we have discussed the topics, that is combined equation of a pair of straight lines and second degree homogeneous equations and second degree general equation. Fourth one is angle between a pair of straight lines. And our fifth one is equation of the angular bisectors. Now, consider an expression in terms of x and y in 2 variables, that is called a linear expression. What is the linear expression means? For example, ax plus by plus c, that is the linear expression. If it is equal to 0, that is called a linear equation. Ax plus by plus c is linear expression. If it is equal to 0, that is called a linear equation. Now, let us consider any 2 linear equations. For example, L1 is equal to a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. That is where a1 not equal to 0 and b1 also not equal to 0. And the second line, L2 is equal to a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. That is where also A2 is not equal to 0 and B2 also not. Now see the product of L1 and L2. That means combined equation of L1 and L2. Product of L1, L2 is equal to 0. Product of any two lines is called the pair of straight lines. What is the meaning of pair of straight lines? Pair. What is the meaning of pair? Pair means combination of any two. Pair means combination of any two of straight lines. That is called a pair of straight lines. Next, coming to the next topic. Suppose L1 is equal to A1x plus B1y is equal to 0 and L2 is equal to A2x plus B2y is equal to 0. First of all, observe the two lines. There is no constant involving in these two equations. They are independent of constant values. Observe first equation, that is one x variable and another one y variable. There is no constant. In equation 2 also there is no constant. That means they are clearly passing through the origin. If any line there is no constant, it is clearly passing through the origin. That means we are observe the two lines, product of two lines which are passing through the origin. In other words, we are observe the product of two lines which are having the locus is origin. That is L1 dot L2 is equal. Observe the product of L1 and L2. This is most important for further theorems and problems. Observe clearly. L1, that is A1x plus B1 by L2, that is A2x plus B2y is equal to 0. Now the product of two lines. A1x multiplying with A2x, that is A1, A2, x into x, x square. Next multiply A1x with B2y, that is A1, B2, x into y, xy. Next multiplying B1y with A2x, that is B1, A2, y into x, that is also xy. Next B1y multiplying with B2y, B1, B2, y into y, y square, that is equal to 0. Observe the two middle terms, that is common term is xy. Taking common xy in these two terms, remaining as well as a1, a2 x square plus a1, b2, xy is taking common b1, a2 into x plus b1 into b2 y square is equal to 0. Observe the above equation. Clearly in this equation, one x square term, one y square term, one xy term. That is in the form of ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equal to 0. This is called second degree homogeneous equation. Why? Because this is called homogeneous. The locus of the product of lines is origin. That's why this is called homogeneous. There is no constant value. If any line involving in terms of x and y only, that is called homogeneous. And also here degree also equal. Observe the degree of the first term x square 2, where x power 1, y power 1, that is also adding 1 plus 1, 2, where y square, y power, that is also 2. That's why this is second degree homogeneous equation. And always it is denoted by h. H is equal to ax square plus 2hxy plus dy square is equal to 0. Remains friends, h is equal to 0. That is the product of any two lines which are passing through the origin. Always we are called only h is equal to 0, not complete equation. Only we are called h is equal to 0. What is the locus of h is equal to 0? The locus of h is equal to 0, 0 comma 0 or origin. Remind it. Always we are using locus of h is equal to 0 is origin. Next. Now observe the product of two lines, that is L1 is equal to L1x plus M1y plus N1 is equal to 0 and L2 is equal to small L2x plus M2y plus N2 is equal to 0. Observe the product of two lines which are not passing through the origin. They are clearly not passing through the origin. Why? Where it has constant value. L1 and L2, that is L1 L2 x square plus multiply L1x L1 M2 xy, next multiply L1x with M2, that is L1 N2 x, next multiply M1y with L2x, that is M1 L2 xy, next multiply M1y with M2y, that is M1 M2 y square, next multiply M1y with N2, that is M1 N2y. Next, multiplying N1 with L2x, N1 L2x, N1 multiplying with M2y, that is N1 M2y. Next, N1, last one, multiplying N1 into N2. N1 N2 is equal to 0. Observe the equation L1 L2 x square. Taking xy common from this term, that is L1 M2, and this term M1 L2. Taking xy common. Next, y square coefficient, that is M1 M2 y square. Next, remaining terms, taking x is common in this term, that is N1 L2. Here also L1 and taking x common in these two terms, that is L1 N2, N1 L2 x. Next, taking y common in these two terms, that is M1 N2y, M1 N2 common. Next, where y term, this is also N1 M2 plus last one N1 N2. Observe the above equation, that is in the form of ax square plus 2hxy plus dy square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. It is called a second degree general equation. This is not a homogeneous equation. It is second degree general equation. Comparing the coefficients on both sides, where x square coefficient is a, where x square coefficient is L1 L2. Always small a value is L1 L2. Next, coefficient of xy and coefficient of y square, that is b, where coefficient of y square is M1 M2. b is equal to M1 M2. Next, constant value, where constant value is c, where the constant value is N1 N2. In the same way, comparing the coefficient of xy, that is 2h, in this equation, xy term is L1 M2 plus M1 L2. Next, comparing the coefficient of x, that is here 2z, here L1 N2 plus N1 L2. Next, comparing the coefficient of y, that is 2f, here 2f is equal to M1 N2 plus N1 M2. Always remind students, this is the values for other problems also. Next, our first theorem is important theorem. If a comma b and h are not all 0, then the equation h is equal to ax square plus 2hxy plus dy square is equal to 0 represent a pair of straight lines if and only if h square is greater than or equal to ab. First, understand what is the meaning of theorem. H is equal to 0. H is equal to 0 represent a pair of straight lines. Then, if and only if h square is greater than or equal to b. If h square is greater than or equal to b, then h is equal to 0, that is represent a pair of straight lines. Now see the proof. Suppose, first of all, h is equal to 0 represent any two pair of straight lines. Let they are h is equal to combination of L1x plus M1y plus N1 into L2x plus M2y plus N2. We know that the locus of h is equal to 0. Already I told that locus of h is equal to 0 is 0 comma 0. That means hence it is lies on equation 1 or 2. For suppose the 0 comma 0 lies on the first equation, substitute in the equation L1 into x, x means 0, M1 into y, that is also 0, where the point x1 comma y1 is 0 comma 0. Substitute in the first line L1 into 0, M1 into 0, remaining is constant N1 is equal to 0. Or if it is lies on second line, substitute in the second line L2 into x, 0, x means 0, M2 into y, y means also 0. What is remaining? N2 is equal to 0. That means we get N1 is equal to 0 or N2 is equal to 0. For suppose, let N1 is 0. Substitute in the product of lines, h is equal to ax square plus 2hxy plus dy square is equal to, what is the combination here? L1x plus M1y plus N1. N1 means already we are taking N1 is 0. That is L1x plus M1y. Remaining L2x plus M2y plus N2. Comparing the xy terms, both sides, we get L1 N2 is equal to 0. L1 N2 is equal to 0 and M1 N2 is equal to also 0. Observe the both products. L1 N2 is 0 and also M1 N2 is also 0. From the both of the combination taking N2 is equal to 0. That means hence h is equal to L1x plus M1y into L2x plus M2. Now observe the product L1x into L2x. L1 L2x square multiply L1x with M2y. That is L1 M2 xy multiply M1y with L2x. That is M1 L2 xy. Lastly, multiplying M1y with M2y. That is M1 M2 y square. That is equal to, in these two terms taking xy common, L1 L2 x square, where xy term is common, remaining L1 M2 plus M1 L2 plus Last term is m1 m2 y square is equal to 0. Already we are observed this equation where a is equal to L1 L2, 2h is equal to L1 M2 plus L2 M1 and b is equal to M1 M2. Now consider h square minus ab. Now find the value of h square minus ab. From this, what is the value of h? Where 2h is equal to L1 M2 plus L2 M1. From this, h value is L1 M2 plus L2 M1 by 2 whole square, h square whole square minus a into b. A means L1 L2, b means M1 L2. This is a plus b whole square. Expand the a plus b whole square. A square L1 square M2 square plus b square means L2 square M1 square plus 2ab 2 into L1 L2 M1 M2 by 4. It's minus L1 L2 M1 M2 where LCM is 4. LCM multiplying with L1 L2 M1 M2 that is minus 4 L1 L2 M1 M2 by total 4. Where this is 2 times of L1 L2 M1 M2 minus 4 times of L1 L2 M1 M2. Subtracting we get minus 2 times of L1 L2 M1 M2. Observe this numerator. This is L1 square M2 square plus L2 square M1 square minus 2 L1 L2 M1 M2. What is the form here? Observe clearly. This is a square plus b square minus 2ab. Yeah, that is right in the form of a minus b whole square. That means L1 M2 minus L2 M1 by 2 total whole square. Okay. Whole square means if any term having the power is square, it is always greater than 0. Then it is greater than or equal to 0. Hence, h square minus ab is greater than or equal to 0. Minus ab taken to right side of the equation, then we get h square is greater than or equal to ab. That means h is equal to 0 represent a pair of straight lines. Then we get the value is h square is greater than or equal to ab. Now consider conversely, suppose that h square minus ab is greater than or equal to 0. Now we have to prove h is equal to 0 is a product of two lines. That is, let a not equal to 0, then ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equal to this total multiplying and dividing with a small a, that is 1 by a, multiplying with a into a square x square x plus 2a hxy plus ab y square. It is equal to 1 by a into where this is a square x square, that is converted into ax whole square plus where 2 a h xy, that is converted into 2 into taking ax, this is ax in bracket, next taking hy plus we're adding h square y square plus and already we are having the term maybe y square in above equation. We're adding h square y square and subtracting with h square y square. Okay. First three terms observe. This is a square plus 2ab plus b square. That formula a plus b whole square. A means x, b means h, x plus hy whole square minus. Observe these two terms, both are y square coefficients. Taking common with minus and y square also, minus common h square minus ab into y square. Right. Next, 1 by a into, this is right as it is, ax plus hy whole square minus, this is right in the form of under root of h square minus aby whole square. Whole square and square root is cancelled. Right. This is in the form of a square minus b square. Apply the formula a square minus b square, we get a plus b into a minus b. A plus b means ax plus hy plus under root of h square minus ab into y. A minus b means ax plus hy minus square root of h square minus ab into y. Okay. That is 1 by a into, taking in these two terms y is common. A only x term is ax plus, in these two terms taking y common, that is h plus under root of h square minus ab into y. In these terms also, where ax term plus taking y common, h minus under root of h square minus ab into y. That means h is equal to 0 is product of two lines. Product of two lines. That is, which are passing through the horizon. Okay. Next topic. Case 2. In case 2, first suppose a is equal to 0. If a is equal to 0, h is equal to ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equal to, where a is 0. 0 means 0 into x square plus 2hxy plus by square is equal to 0. That means x square term is vanished. In remaining two terms, taking y is common. In these two terms, taking y common, remaining 2hx plus by into y is common. Okay. That is equal to 0. Taking both are equal to 0. 2hx plus by is equal to 0. Y is equal to 0. In this case also, h is equal to 0 is a represent a pair of straight lines which are passing through the horizon. Observe the note, students. If h square is equal to ab, the pair of lines represented by h is equal to 0 are coincident. It is observed in the another theorem. And also, if h is equal to 0, represent a pair of straight lines whose slopes are m1 comma m2. Then observe the product ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equal to, taking b into y minus m1x into y minus m2x, that is equal to multiplying b into y square. Sorry students, here some mistakes, Observe both sides. Sum of the slopes m1 plus m2 is equal to minus ph by b, and m1 into m2 is equal to a by b. Now see the next theorem. Let the equation ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equal to 0. Represent a pair of straight lines. Then the angle between the lines is given by cos theta is equal to formula, that is a plus b by under root of a minus b whole square plus 4h square. See the proof? We know that h is equal to ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equal to 0. That is the combination of two lines which are passing through the origin, that is L1x plus M1y into L2x plus M2y. From this product we get always A is equal to L1 L2, 2h is equal to L1 M2 plus L2 M1 plus B is equal to M1 M2. From the straight lines, what is the angle between two lines? The angle between two lines cos theta is equal to modulus of a1 a2 plus b1 b2 by under root of a1 square plus b1 square into a2 square plus b2 square. Right. In our two equations, what is the a1 value? Where a1 is L1, where a2 is L2, where b1 is M1 and b2 is M2. Substitute in this formula. A1 means L1, A2 means L2, B1 means M1, B2 means M2 by A1 square means L1 square, B1 square means M1 square, A2 square, that is L2 square plus B2 square M2 square, where L1 L2, what is the value of L1 L2? That is small a. Where M1 M2, M1 M2 means that is the value of small b. Substitute in the modulus, we get this is a plus b. And also observe the product of in denominator. Modulus of a plus b by product L1 square into L2 square. L1 L2 square. Next L1 square multiplying with the M2 square. That is L1 square M2 square. Next multiplying M1 square with L2 square, that is M1 square L2 square. Next last one multiplying with M1 square with M2 square, that is M1 square into M2 square. It is equal to modulus of a plus b by under root of L1 square L2 square plus last term, this is M1 square M2 square, where subtracting with 2 L1 L2 M1 M2 and also adding in last, and the remaining terms is L1 square M2 square plus M1 square L2 square plus 2 L1 L2 M1 M2. Observe first three terms. This is a square plus b square minus 2a. Okay? That is, apply the formula a minus b whole square. A minus b whole square. That means L1 L2 minus M1 M2 whole square. Plus remaining three terms is a square plus b square plus 2a. That is a plus b whole square. Apply the formula. A means L1 M2, b means L2 M1 whole square. That is equal to cos theta is equal to numerator is a plus b by under root of, where L1 L2, L1 L2 means that is the value of small a. L1 L2 means small a, where M1 M2 means small b, that is a minus b whole square, plus where L1 M2 plus L2 M1 means that is the value of 2h. See here, 2h is equal to L1 M2 plus L2 M1. Substitute in this place. This is 2h whole square. 2h whole square means 2 square means 4h square. That is the angle between two pair of straight lines. Cos theta is equal to a plus b by under root of a minus b whole square plus 4h square. Note the students. H is equal to 0 represent a pair of perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines means where theta is 90 degrees. If theta is 90, what is the value of cos theta? Cos 90, that is 0. Substitute in above formula in this place. Cos 90. Cos 90 means 0, where LHS is 0. This denominator multiplying with LHS, that is also 0. If theta is equal to 90, where only value is a plus b, that is equal to 0. If theta 90 means h is equal to 0 represent a pair of perpendicular lines, that is cos theta is equal to 0. That means a plus b is equal to 0. It is very important to find for future problems and theorems. If a plus b is equal to 0, remind it theta is equal to 90. If theta is equal to 90, a plus b is equal to 0. A plus b. What is the meaning of a plus b? A means observe in H. A. What is the A here? X square coefficient. B means y square coefficient. A plus b means x sum of x square coefficient plus y square coefficient is equal to 0. Theta is equal to 90. Very important point. Remind it, students. And from cos theta, we get the some other formulas from the triangle properties. That is tan theta is equal to 2 into under root of h square minus ab by a plus b. Sin theta is equal to 2 into under root of h square minus ab by under root of a minus b whole square plus 4h square. Proofs are not important for tan theta and sin theta. Now coming to the next topic. For example, now solve the some example problem. Let us find the angle between the straight lines represented by the equations 2x square minus 3xy minus 6y square is equal to 0. Solution. Comparing the given equation with the pair of lines, that is h is equal to ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equal to 0. In h is equal to 0, x square coefficient is a. In our given problem, x square coefficient is 2. What is the value of k? A is equal to clearly 2. In the given problem, xy coefficient is minus 3, where xy coefficient is 2h. That means 2h is equal to minus 3. If 2h is equal to minus 3, from that h is equal to what is the value? H is equal to minus 3 by 2. What is h square? Squaring on both sides. H square is equal to simply 9 by 4. Observe y square coefficient minus 6, where y square coefficient is b. B value is minus 6. Okay. You know that tan theta is equal to formula 2 into under root of h square minus ab by a plus b. That implies tan theta is equal to 2 into under root of h square. Here h square value is 9 by 4 minus a into b. A means 2, b means minus 6 by a plus b. A means 2, b is equal to value minus 6. Okay. That implies tan theta is equal to 2 into under root of 9 by 4, where minus into minus, it is plus 2 into 6, 12. By in the denominator 2 minus 6. What is the value of 2 minus 6? That is minus 4. It is modulus of minus 4, we get only 4. In numerator, 2 into under root of 9 by 4, where LCM is 4. 4 multiplying with 12, 12 into 4 times, that is 48 by 4, total by 4. That is equal to 2 into under root of 48 plus 9, that is 57, where square root of 4, only 2 by 4, that is equal to 2 and 2 get cancelled. Total value is square root of 57 by 4. What is the value of tan theta? Tan theta is equal to square root of 57 by 4. From this, what is the value of angle theta? Theta is equal to tan inverse of square root of 57 by 4. Okay, today homework students, solve this homework. Find the acute angle between the pair of lines represented by the following equations. I am giving 3 equations. Just find the tan theta value to these 3 equations. First one is x square minus 7xy plus 12y square is equal to 0. And the second one is y square minus xy minus 6x square is equal to 0. Third one is x cos alpha minus y sin alpha whole square is equal to x square plus y square into sin square alpha. This is your homework. Solve these 3 problems same as in above problem. Observe the third problem. Don't confuse students. First of all, you have expand this equation in LHS and RHS. And this total equation convert into a single equation and comparing with ax square plus 2hxy plus dy square is equal to 0. You get the a value, 2h value, b value, and substitute in the formula tan theta. Okay. Now coming to the next problem, next theorem. Let the equation of 2 intersecting lines, that is L1 is equal to a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and L2 is equal to a2x plus b2y plus, this c2 is equal to 0. Then equation of the bisectors of the angle between L1 is equal to 0 and L2 is equal to 0 are, that is a1x plus b1y plus c1y and the root of a1 square plus b1 square is equal to plus or minus a2x plus b2y plus c2y and the root of a2 square plus b2 square. See what is the meaning of the theorem. Angular bisectors of 2 intersecting lines. What is C, L1 and L2 in figure? This is L1 and L2. These 2 are intersecting lines. These dotted lines are angular bisectors. Now we have to find the equations of these dotted lines. Means angular bisectors of L1 and L2. Observe the figure. Take the point P, x1, y1 and angular bisectors. Observe clearly from the point P to line 1 and line 2 are in equal distance. The distance from point P to line L1 and L2 are equal. Always the distance from point to line is, that is perpendicular distance. Means the perpendicular distance from point P to L1 and L2 are equal. That is Pm is equal to Pn. Okay. What is the perpendicular distance formula? Where P is x1, y1, line is a1x, b1y plus c1. What is the perpendicular distance? That is a1 x1 plus b1 y1 plus c1 by under root of a1 square plus b1 square. What is the formula for perpendicular distance from point to line L2? That is, we know that the formula that is a2 x1 plus b2 y1 plus c by under root of a2 square plus b2 square. Okay, where both sides having modulus if and only if that is a1 x1 plus b1 y1 plus c1 by and by under root of a1 square plus b1 square is equal to plus or minus a2 x1 plus b2 y1 plus c2 by under root of a2 square plus b2 square. That is simple problem, more than not important in intermediate examination. Note that the equation of the line bisecting the angle between L1 and L2, that is a1x plus b1y plus c1 by under root of a1 square plus b1 square plus or minus a2x plus b2y plus c2 by under root of a2 square plus b2 square is equal to 0. See some example. Find the equation of the straight lines bisecting the angle between the lines 7x plus y plus 3 is equal to 0 and x minus y plus 1 is equal to 0. These two equations are comparing in above theorem. This is L1 and this is L2. Just simply apply the formula, that is a1x1 plus b1y1 plus c1 by under root of a1 square plus b1 square plus or minus a2x1 plus b2y1 c2 by under root of a2 square plus b2 square is equal to 0. Where a1 x1, this is total line, first line, that is 7x plus y plus 3 by under root of a square plus b square. A1 square plus b1 square means a1 means 7 square, b1 means 1 square, plus or minus, this is second line, that is x minus y plus 1 by a2 square means where x coefficient is 1 square, y coefficient is minus 1 square means this is also plus 1. 7x plus y plus 3 by under root of 7 square means 49 plus 150, where 1 plus 1 2, that is equal to root 50. Root 50 means 25 into 2. Square root of 25 means 5. Okay. Where LCM is 5 root 2. Okay. Taking LCM 5 root 2 and convert into multiplying with 0. 7x plus y plus 3 plus or minus, where LCM is 5. X minus y plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay. Adding two equations, we get 3x minus y plus 2 is equal to 0. Subtracting these two equations, we get x plus 3y minus 1 is equal to 0. Coming to the next problem, this is most important problem. Show that the equation of the pair of straight lines passing through the origin and making an angle of 30 degrees with the line 3x minus y minus 1 is equal to 0 is, that is 13x square plus 12xy minus 3y square is equal to 0. Observe in the figure, 13x square plus 12xy minus 3y square is equal to 0. What is the locus of this equation? That is clearly 0, 0. Let the given equation ABB, that is 3x minus y minus 1 is equal to 0, where OA and OB makes an angle 30 degrees with AB and passing through the origin. Let the slope of OA is m, then the equation of the OA, equation of the straight line with slope A, so with slope m, Already we know that in straight lines, that is y minus 0 is equal to where the point is 0 comma 0. Y minus y1 means 0. M into x minus x1 also 0. Okay, that is y is equal to mx. Okay. M into x, mx. Take him to right side of the equation, plus y, convert into minus y is equal to 0. And the given equation is 3x minus y minus 1 is equal to 0. Already given the angle between these two lines is 30 degrees. Apply the formula cos theta, cos 30. Cos 30 is equal to a1, a2. a1 means where 3. a2. a2 means where this is m. Plus b1. b1 means y coefficient. That is minus 1 into b2. b2 is also minus 1. Minus 1 into minus 1. That is plus 1. By under root of a1 square. a1 square means here 3 square. That is 9. b1 square means minus 1 square. That is plus 1. a2 square means m square. b2 square where b2 is minus 1. Minus 1 square means plus.
Sir, kindly close the session.
So, that is cos 30. What is the value of cos 30? Cos 30 means root 3 by 2. That is equal to where 3m plus 1 by square root of 9 plus 1 means root 10. Root 10 into square root of n square plus 1. Squaring on both sides, we get root 3 by 2 means square root of 3. That is 3. 2 square 4 is equal to 3m plus 1 by where square root is cancelled, that is 10. Here also square root cancel, m square plus 1. Now cross multiplication, 3 into 10, 30m square, 3 into 10, 30 into 1, that is 30. We are multiplying 4 and expand this a plus b whole square, 3m plus 1 whole square, 3m square, that is 9m square, plus b square, 1 square, plus 2ab. 2ab means 2 into 3m, that is 6m. Next, we are multiplying with 4, 4 into 9, 36m square, 4 into 1, 4, 4 into 6m, 24m. Okay? It is equal to where 36 m square, where m square is 30 times. Take into right side of the equation, 36 minus 30, that is 6m square, where m terms is 24 times 24m, where plus 4, 30, take into right side of the equation, that is minus 30, 4 minus 30, that is minus 26 is equal to 0. Total equation dividing with 3, 2, that is 3m square plus 12m minus 13 is equal to 0. Observe this equation, that is quadratic equation in terms of m. That is reflect a quadratic expression. If m1 comma m2 are two roots, then sum of the roots m1 plus m2. What is the sum of the roots? Minus b by a, where b is 12. Minus 12 by a means 3. Minus 12 by 3 means minus 4. Next, product of the roots. Product of the roots means c by a, where c value is minus 13 by a, that is 3. Okay. Combined equation of OA and OB, if with slopes m1 comma m2 are, that is m1 m2 x square minus, sorry student, this is bracket, minus m1 plus m2 into xy plus y square is equal to 0. M1, M2, where M1, M2 means minus 13 by 3 x square. Next, minus of M1 plus M2. M1 plus M2 means minus 4. Minus into minus plus 4xy plus y square is equal to 0. Okay. LCM converting to and equation multiplying with minus 13. Minus 13x square, 13x square minus 12xy minus 3y square is equal to 0.
Sir, continue, sir.